Hi everybody, Sergey's back again. Like I said, because I've been away, I'm going to do a couple of reviews, and for my next review, sticking with the animated theme, another figure I got, which I was very happy about, and that's Samurai Prowl. I will refocus. There we go. Samurai Prowl. And for comparison on this review, I am using Standard Prowl. Now, between the two modes, apart from the sidecar, a couple of things you will automatically notice on these is their windshields are different colors. The originals is grey and this one is blue. Another little incidence things you'll notice is that the arrows on the Samurai Prowl are heading towards the front. On the original Deluxe Prowl they're heading back. And the siren lights on the original are red and blue, and on this one they are clear blue. Oh, excuse me one moment. Like I said, I ain't really been that well. A couple of things with this ones is, well, the nose. That's on the Deluxe, and that's on Samurai Prowl. And this one is a bit more show accurate, used in later seasons that this was prominent. One thing I will say, I have kit bashed these. I have merged these two together, because with the Deluxe, in his wheels you had his shurikens, which he used in the show. But on Samurai Prowl, he doesn't get these. He gets molded ones, which actually don't deploy. But you can take the ones from your Deluxe and stick it on your Samurai, and that's what I've done. So these are actually the ones from Samurai Prowl. So now he has all the weaponry, and he's got the ones from Samurai Prowl. Another little thing I kit bashed is this back panel where the gas tank is. On the Deluxe, I've already done it, but I'll show you. On the Deluxe, as you can see there, they actually did a paint app and actually coloured in the detailing on the actual fuel cap. But on Samurai Prowl, they didn't do that. So I actually kit bashed the two over. They pull off really easy. Just be careful though, folks, because you don't want to chip your paint. But you can just swap them over, which is very, very cool. You know, Samurai Prowl was the first ever figure that got me into anime, because I was always iffing and ahhing. I hadn't watched the show by then, and I wasn't too clear about the whole cartoony gimmick. It didn't really appeal to me, but I picked up this figure. And once I got this figure, I knew I had to collect animated, because it just showed me on, you know, you can have a really good vehicle mode and also a good robot mode. And it's quite strange that one of my favourite characters, apart from Shockwave, which you've just seen, is actually Samurai Prowl. I'm sorry, you can tell I've been away for a while, because I'm getting used to doing focusing again. Okay, as you can see, he's got this really nice little sidecar, which has little motors and seats, and also seems to have exhausts, but that's mainly for his transformation. Okay, to transform this guy, first we're gonna take off this. Transforms very much like his Deluxe brethren. That's why I'm not going to go into detail about both. We part the legs. Once we've done that, we pull out the back leg. We pull out the bottom leg. Now, unlike the Deluxe, you would have to fold this section back before you can actually turn the waist properly. On this one, that isn't a problem. They've remolded it slightly, so you've actually got enough clearance. But it does still have the same sort of design flaw in the fact that his hips are on ball joints and they will pop off when you're trying to transform him back. And also, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass trying to line his wheels up. It takes forever to clip him in. But that said, this is him in his robot mode. And he is still a very, very nice, very serious head sculpt. I will transform the other one very, very quickly. Like I said, same deal. Arms apart, leg back. But like I said, unlike Samurai Prowl, you have to move that back before you can actually turn his waist properly. These sections. A couple of changes they've made on the robot mode, some good, some bad. On Samurai Prowl, his hands aren't coloured in anymore, as opposed to the Deluxe, which is. I personally prefer the hands painted. And the bad thing, can't really kit bash it because it's held in with pins, else I would swap the arms in a heartbeat. Just like I would swap these siren lights, because I don't like it just being constant clear blue. I do like the red and blue. A couple of things. The head sculpt is slightly different. The Deluxe one has a much bigger head, as you can see. They are exactly the same height. A couple of nice design feature alterations between these two characters is the hips. The hips have an actual extra joint in. Apart from the ball joint, they have an extra hinge there. Where on the Deluxe, it is just one ball joint. And actually, it's a rather odd ball joint, as you can see. Sort of bends fully on an angle. Another little thing I'll show you is with the Deluxe, you see on how he's got these bright thing, it won't actually allow his leg to go fully back because this big bit of plastic gets in the way. With Samurai Prowl, they've scaled it down, so he actually gets full knee articulation now, something he didn't have before. Which is, it's nice that they actually took this figure, and apart from, they actually enhanced what you already had. Okay, now to the coup de grace, so we're finished with this. Now for his samurai armor. And trust me, this is freaking cool. You'll love it. These back fins actually pop up. Take the sidecar and pull off the side, and fold out his blade. And now this whole section, don't do anything. It's got two little pegs here which peg in there, and just push it in till it locks. Once you've done that, these panels peg off the side of the sidecar, and these will form his leg armor, which sometimes it can take some playing about with until you can get them where you want them. Yeah, that's cool. They don't peg in anywhere. None of this armor strangely pegs in anywhere. Next, you want to separate the front, bring it down, and this will go over the shoulder blade. And we just do the same with the other. So as you can see, he's already seriously getting beefed up. And next, we bring up the helmet. And I really wish there was a way to lock this helmet in. It's the only real bad thing I don't like about it, because you really got to play about with it until you get it locked in properly. And last but not least, we get his blade, and that tabs on the arm, and it can tab on either arm. The one thing I feel slightly cheated, on his box art it showed him he had this blade, and he also has one for his shield. But here is Samurai Prowl armored up. As you can see, really adds awesomeness to the toy, because like I said, here's the Deluxe without armor, with armor, and he's gonna kick butt in this. It really, as a feat of actual engineering for Hasbro, it's really quite amazing what they did with this. It's not overbearing. It doesn't have huge bits of kibble. Doesn't really the shoulder pads interfere because he doesn't have full range of movement in his arm. But Prowl is very flexible anyway, and he is very stable in this. Very stable. So would I recommend him? Yes, definitely. If you've got a deluxe Prowl already, still pick this up, because it is just really awesome. The transformation alone sells the figure, in my opinion. So this has been Side J's and Samurai Prowl, saying have a good day, have a good evening, whatever the time is. Make sure you're having a good one, and take it easy.